Wow, man, this is unbelievable. I just found out who this entity was. Look, this entity or whatever that was. It looked to me like a huge ass hand or a huge entity, but that was in a storm 2 years ago. The same storm that flooded Baton Rouge in Louisiana to the south of Alexandria. It was storming super bad, and as soon as I got out of the car, I wanted to, because the storm was weird. There was this lightning, but I couldn't hear any thunder, and the wind was blowing super bad, and the clouds were like moving fast, and so I started screaming in the name of the Creator from the bottom of my heart with love, and I ask you to please lower the power of your storm, or I will call Ahura Mazda. And as soon as I say that name, the storm just fizzled. The wind died down. I could see the dark clouds and stuff, moving, but the powerful wind just vanished. And then this thing appeared. Now look at this. Now check this out. This image was recorded in the Tayos cave. The guys didn't see it. Look, these are the guys underneath, inside the cave. Look at this entity. Now look, it's exactly like that thing that appeared to me. I mean, I'm showing you the picture. That's a power line pole. See how straight the pole is right there, but it's get crooked, like it's like in a liquid state, right where the entity is, where the entity is touching it. I saw the entity appear. Look, it's the exactly same entity. Whoever that is, oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at her both side by side. Look at this entity. And what does he have on top of that garment? It's a hand. It's a freaking hand. Look, those are the fingers holding the cylinder. Look how tiny the guys are compared to that entity inside the cave, the Tayos cave. Imagine, you have to descend 80 meters. That's 100, wow, that's 200, let me see, 240 feet down, descending on a rope, rappelling down to get to the floor of the entrance of that cave, Tayos Cave in Ecuador. That's the same cave where an English expedition discovered a city, a huge city, and the only picture they ever showed was the picture of the entrance of that city, in which you can see a human figure of 14 meters tall, carved in high reliefs, and it's colorful too. But the human figure has clothes like a human, a normal human. White pants, green shirt, and he had copper color skin. Now look at this giant. I mean, this is truly giant. Look at the size of this guy compared to the entity. They only saw the entity when they downloaded the images of the picture of the cave to a computer. Now look at the one that I recorded. It's about the same proportion to the well, not really, that one is bigger, the one in the cave, but that one that appeared to me, look at that. There is a face there, but I mean, to me, it has a hand. It is a huge hand. And he's holding the cylinder on the other side, which appeared, it looked almost like another hand. I mean, it looked like another face, but it's not. It's really a huge hand. It's like that thing is showing me the symbol. Wow, man, that is insane. Look at that. This is the image of the giant. Look at that. Look at his eyes. The big eyes. Look at that. Almost like, supernatural. Well, almost not really supernatural look. But he has like, look, that's his lips and everything. Look at that. The nostrils. Look at that. But he has that garment on top of him. But if you see this picture, it's exactly the same. Look at that. Wow, man. As soon as I saw that picture, I immediately thought about the picture I took. That's not a picture, that's the frame of a video. I recorded a video. I took so many, I have taken so many videos that I still haven't find the video that I took from that storm. All I remember is that as soon as I got out of the car, I started recording and I say that, in the name of the Creator. I mean, I was screaming to the top of my lungs because it was so loud, the wind was so ferocious. I said, oh my God, we're gonna get hit by tornadoes and everything else. I was coming from the store, from Walmart. Look at that. Oh my God, I gotta close the door, mosquitoes are coming in. But anyway, I just wanted to show this. Look at that. That's that huge entity, and look at this in the cave. It's even bigger, this one. And it's even more defined. Look at his face. Wow, man. That is ominous. And look what he has is a hand holding the symbol, the cylinder thing. Same thing on this side. What you see there, those are no faces, those are hands. It's the same thing, it repeats also. My goodness. We just don't see beyond the certain wavelength that we see very limited. There are things that are in front of us and we don't see it. These guys never saw it. They never saw this giant. Never. There are other pictures. There is a woman that comes in another picture. There is a woman that show up among those pictures. This is the one of the, wow, this dude is enormous. Wow, look at his shoulders. I mean, that's a real giant. I mean, really giant. But I can see that there is a hand that it wraps around his head. That's amazing, man. That is amazing. Look at his eyes. He's looking at the face of some superior being. Big time. Look at the lips, the mouth, the nostrils. Wow. It's amazing. I know I saw something. I couldn't make out exactly what it was because it was dark. Now I see what it was. Exact same thing. Look, the round thing is in the exact same place as this one. Look, that round thing right there, which is really a hand or the cylinder, I don't know. Check it out.